This is AromaG at Intertabak Beurs in Dortmund. I'm standing next to Mr. Boris Wintermans of Royal Añejo Cigars to talk about the new XO. Mr. Wintermans, pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
We had the Añejo 18 a few years ago, which was an instant success. Now everybody is excited about the new XO.
Yep.
Can you tell us something about this cigar?
Sure. When we started with the Añejo 18, like you said, we had some very good response right from the beginning. But we also knew it had an ending because we just had a certain amount of bales left.
Yeah.
You don't grow 18-year-old tobacco, right? So
exactly.
Once it's finished, you want to have a good follow-up and not disappoint any consumers, of course, but also not myself, because I'm finishing my last box of Añejo 18 now. And I like to smoke as well, and especially our Añejos. So what we did is we started blending, and also with the filler tobaccos, we still age a lot of our tobacco. And basically all, that's why it's called Añejo aged. And the whole idea behind it is basically aged tobaccos, find a nice balance and see blended this way that 1 and 1 is just not 2, it has to be 3. And the Añejo 18 was a big success. We want to have that same equation. We aged the filler tobaccos a little bit longer. The wrapper is still very aged. It's just not 18 years anymore. Is that a bad thing? It should not really have to be a bad thing, because you can do a lot with the aging of the fillers as well. And especially a very important part of aging takes place between the 4 and the 8 years. And all our tobacco is older than that, at least as old as that. So, you know, we tried to make it almost the same, and I think we managed. And if anything, it's got a little bit more aroma to it and creaminess. Whereas the old one, the Añejo 18, was a very complex cigar and nice and had a nice spice. This one still has those characteristics. So I don't think any consumer will be disappointed. And for myself, I've got a nice, I've still got my Añejo, so I'm happy as well.
Yeah. If you compare the 18 with the XO, what's the specific difference? Because people want to know about it, of course.
Yes. Well, first of all, we've got a new size as well, and this is a Petit Robusto with a flag tail. So you've got a nice cigar for the moments in between as well.
Yeah,
we don't have 1 hour or 1.5 hours. But I would say that the taste, the punch, the strength is still at the same level, a little bit more maybe, but the creaminess is added. The wrapper is nice and oily, whereas if you store tobacco for more than 18 years, it will lose some of its oil. So if you look at it, if you feel it, there's a little bit more oiliness in it that translates into this creamy taste to finish it all. And well, I'm happy about the result.
Do you personally have a preference between the XO and the 18?
Not really. Not really. No, for me it's very much the same family of taste. And in the end, for me, it's about complexity, about aroma, creating something to remember, cigars to remember.
Yeah, exactly.
In the end, if you don't have a cigar to remember, I don't think it's really worth it. It doesn't make you stand out. And that's what we're going to do. Create cigars to remember. And I think the Añejo 18 did that job, and the XO for sure will do the same.
Yeah.
And our first responses from consumers, from the media, from pretty much everyone, is very good. So we already, for the small one, received a nice rating from Cigar Journal here. But also, if you go online, after a few days after the introduction, we already have some really good ones. So excited about it. And the good thing is, we can make this for a very long time still. We don't aim to produce millions and millions of cigars, because then also our tobacco run out. We don't have those inventories, but I'd like to keep it special, small, and continue with this. And in the way we're doing it now, I think we can.
So an exceptional cigar with an exceptional name.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.